Hi everyone, welcome to another 100% honest and impartial video. Thanks to the team at Edgar Brothers Arms, EBA, I've been reviewing the rather awesome, futuristic looking Airgun Technology's Uragan2 Prince. You may have noticed it's got this rather sexy space age look. It's got a pair of 210cc carbon fiber bottles at the front, and they do actually give it a surprising amount of air. It's got a regulated action, and coming at the end of the video, I've got an entire chrono string from 270 bar down to about 110 bar. Basically, as soon as the extreme spread of the shots started to widen out, I called a halt. But it's very, very, very consistent. Included in my review, this is for one of my 2 articles, hopefully for January's Airgun World magazine. Edgar Brothers also kindly lent me the Sightmark Wraith 4K Mini scope, which, as you can see, comes with a separate IR torch, LED, 850 nanometers, and that attaches to a Picatinny clamp at the front of the reach back rail for the 4K Mini. I'll give you a quick rundown on the rifle and the scope, a few pros and cons, and then I've got footage from the range, my friends trying this rifle, honest opinions, and then right at the end, after a little warning, there'll be a small amount of pest control footage. Starting at the front, we have a knurled thread protector, and that's protecting a 14mm by 1.25mm European thread, so you need to get a thread adapter for that, for example from Eagle Vision. I'll put the link depth to that down below. Pair of carbon fiber 210cc cylinders, you can see that there, 0.21 litres. We've got a 17 slot, I think it is, Picatinny rail here. There is actually one slot about here that's blanked off, so it would have been 18 slot, but one of them has got the fixing screw through it. We've got position for the ambidextrous cocking lever, which is on the other side. I'll show you that in a second. You can see the ambidextrous sliding safety catch, and there's a 4-slot Picatinny rail for bipods underneath here, which is quite close to the centre of gravity. We've got the carbon fibre stock, which weighs only about 250 grams, so it is a little bit hollow, plasticky feeling, but that does cut down on a lot of weight, so that's pretty cool. We've got a screw in the centre of the rear of the butt pad, so that should be height adjustable. And onto the Sightmark Wraith 4K Mini, there's a little panel here. You can access the USB-C port, or if you open the whole flap, then you've got the USB-C and you've got the position for the micro SD memory card. It comes with a throw lever because the objective focus ring is a little bit stiff, and here at the back you've got the diopter focus, which again nice and solid. There's an eyepiece protection cap at the rear, and that comes off, and there's a corrugated rubber eye cup goes on. So that's a very compact little scope, but it does have an elongated reach back Picatinny rail, and we've got a forward mount, 3 slots that holds the LED IR torch, which if you loosen these 2 screws, you can pivot it for left, right, up, down to coincide with your downrange point of aim. The stock secures with 1 Allen bolt through the bottom of the grip and 2 small Allen screws, one on either side of the action, and you can see the little brass detente here, so you can slide the 12-shot 2.2 magazine or 15-shot 1.77 magazine in from the left-hand side. But this fella is truly ambidextrous, because here on the left-hand side we have the drop-down biathlon cocking lever. The rifle is decockable, although there is no anti-double load. We can see the ambidextrous safety, which just slides back to lock the trigger. We've got a 300 bar pressure gauge. We've got the yoke. Now this is backward compatible. You can add this to existing AGT Uragan and Vulcan rifles, change them from 1 bottle to twin bottles. On the longer barreled version, if you get 2 longer bottles, then that becomes the King, whereas this is the Prince with 2 bottles. All in all, a very attractive rifle, very lightweight, 6.5 pounds, or as you see it here with the scope and an illuminator, it's 8.5 pounds. So as I mentioned, we have the IR illuminator on the left, which is offset from the center by 40mm, and we can focus the beam or spread the beam by screwing the lens in and out. There's a rear on-off switch, and the torch takes a pair of CR123s, as does the scope in this compartment here. So not quite as good as a 18650 battery, but they last reasonably well. I'm very, very impressed with the scope regarding the zoom from 2x base mag right up to 16x mag. We've got 10 first focal plane reticles and 4 second focal plane, although I have to say I'm not a fan of the sort of fat stadia on the second focal plane options. Yeah, they're a bit too chunky for my liking. But excellent scope with an IR illuminator. The only thing it's missing, of course, is there's no laser rangefinder. Rather attractive rifle. And obviously we have an exaggerated rear thumb hole here through which I've been able to loop a belt and support this fella from around my neck.
I'm getting a definite puff of air.
Yeah, you're getting a puff of air under your cheek.
Yeah, coming out the barrel of the mag.
But you're hitting what you're aiming at.
Oh, hell yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah, it's not overly annoying or anything, it's bearable. In fact, I'm surprised it's not louder.
Yeah.
And
oh, that's you. So that's your mag there.
Yeah, right, okay, right.
So just pop it, press it on the right, and it'll pop out. And then the slot on the front face will tell you which way to put it in. Yeah.
So presumably.
Yep, that's exactly it. And then.
Right. Let's find another.
So it's hitting what you're aiming at, and you're not overly bothered by the noise. That's your 12.
Yeah, that's.
What do you think?
That's quite impressive. That. Yeah, that's one whole grouping. That's
excellent.
pretty good. That.
So you're happy with that so far?
Very.
Excellent. Well,
I'd be chuffed with that performance.
You can see the appeal of these scopes then.
Yeah, absolutely. Never used a digital scope before.
Well, this is a day and night scope. So if you were to flick that button to the left, it goes into black and white mode.
Okay.
Flick it to the left and it'll go into black and white.
Oh yeah, seen.
If you had an illuminator fitted, that would be good at night.
Okay.
And I think if you flick it to the left again, it goes into daylight mode.
Yeah, that's it back. Yep.
Cool. So have a shoot. You've got 12 shots.
The cocking isn't too distracting. It's the sort of ting you get in your right ear
Right.
as you shoot.
Yeah.
I'm sure you get used to it, but.
So is it hitting what you're aiming at?
It certainly is. It is bang on.
Excellent. And it's got quite impressive range of zoom from 2x to 16x. And if you zoom it out to 2x, so on the top thing, if you press it back until you're zoned all the way out, it's quite wide angle.
Oh yeah. I can see 3 full targets down there.
Right. So what do you think?
Yeah, it's cracking. I would have one of those.
Yep. Cheers, Alan.
No worries.
Check that 0. If I aim at the centre of this.
Well, that's even better. Well, we can check. It doesn't do harm. When you think it's actually, you just want to remove it.
Yeah, that was pellet on pellet. I hit the centre. Let's aim at this pellet here. Yeah. It's a little bit loud in the action, isn't it? And you might get a puff of air on your right ear from the barrel.
That's why I kept looking round there.
Yeah, so it's the puff of air you're feeling, yeah?
Yeah. It's accurate enough and it's a nice wee gun.
Yeah. You'll know when you're out because the mag will hold open. So what do you think, Bill?
Oh, it's a nice wee gun. That's nice and it's light.
Yeah, well, it's that's got the bipod on, but it's 6¼ pounds without the scope.
That's a strange looking arrangement.
It's a nice wee gun, Tony.
Well, you'll need to add a bit of holdover for 55. But you say it's too easy at 25?
Yeah.
Yep. Hit that small
Very
one.
easy, very easy to shoot.
Good. Yep. That's another hit. Good man.
Lovely, isn't it?
Yep, you like it?
Oh God, yeah. So what have you got there? How much are the sights and how much is the gun?
EBA, that's Edgar Brothers Arms, tell me the rifle's RRP is £2,700. The scope RRP is 865.
So you've got a reasonable amount of money invested. Very nice.
It's on loan from Edgar Brothers, and you're hitting all the targets at 25, aren't you?
Yeah. Well, 25 is like, you know, it's not difficult really.
Yeah.
But I mean, these sights are pretty amazing, aren't they?
Yeah. That's a 23, 24 metre spinner.
So easy to shoot.
Yeah.
Absolutely amazing.
You like it, yeah?
Oh God, yeah.
Excellent.
Good game, good game. You can't miss with that.
Excellent. Cheers, Tony.
You're gonna get me, I'm gonna be a star, am I?
You are, you're going to be in another video.
With such accuracy, that's
You're loving it already, yeah?
very, very pleasant.
You're working your way across those spinners left to right, yeah?
I am, yes. Typical left-hander, perfect the left. Well,
Brilliant. That's 7 out of 7. So what do you think?
the thing is, though,
Go on.
how much of the accuracy is the scope and how much of the accuracy
Oh, well.
is the rifle?
Well, the scope could be the best scope in the world, but if the rifle's not accurate, you're not going to hit a barn door.
Right.
So while it's doing 10 foot-pounds at the moment, 25 metres, it's pellet on pellet. So you basically cannot miss. Several other people in the last few weeks have said you can't miss with this rifle. So
I would agree. I've hit each one of those targets.
Very smooth.
Oh, a miss.
Oh, sorry, I was going for a...
Oh, right. Well,
40.
with it being 2-2, you've got to give it a fair bit of holdover.
Okay.
So you've got to aim higher for 40 metres. There we go. It's a 40 metre spinner. That's cool. Yeah. That's very nice. Brilliant. You're hitting them all? You like it, yeah?
Yeah, very nice.
So you're not usually a PCP man?
No. Springer man.
A Springer man and a glass scope man.
Yep.
But you could get used to this, couldn't you?
Very easily.
That's it. That's your 12. So, what's your thoughts, Jim, on the Uragan Compact? And this has got the Wraith 4K mini scope.
I want one.
You want one? Good man. Here we go. So what do you think, Nick?
Yeah, no, that was really good fun, to be honest. It's really accurate. I don't know, can you change the reticle on the...
Yeah, there's about 12 different reticles.
Okay, so you could have mil dots on it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But it's very accurate, yeah?
Yeah, oh, definitely. Definitely. Considering I haven't shot that before.
Yes.
Very consistent.
Excellent, excellent. And it's quite nice and quiet now that I've got the moderator on the front. It's a 14mm by 1.25mm thread. So I had to get an adapter for 1/2 inch UNF. Eagle Vision have all these things. So anyway, thanks for your opinion.
That's all.
So the Wraith 4K Mini has 10 second focal plane reticles and 4 first focal plane reticles. I have to say, I've always thought that quite a lot of the Sightmark Wraith reticles are too chunky and bold. The Stadia are simply too fat. And about half of these, I would say, fall into that category. But there are some excellent ones. And what I've done here is I've gone through, you'll have to stop and rewind this and pause it, but I've gone through 10 reticles. The first focal ones I've zoomed in and out to show you the effect that has. And I've gone through all the colours as well. I think there's about 9 colours. So there's a lot of variety, a lot of options. and it's nice to have an inverted, military style inverted V as well in there. But there should be something for everyone in here reticle wise. But I think you can see, even on some of these reticles, first focals that start out skinny, they do get a bit chunky and a bit in your face. I think I think Sight Mark could improve these perhaps with a firmware update. Some of these could be a bit thinner and a bit clearer for downrange viewing. But as you can see, there's clearly plenty of choice, plenty of colours as well. With some are a bit funkier than others, and some have a slight white leading edge on the side. Yeah, hopefully something for everybody. Anti-clockwise for distant focus. Oh. Yeah, I definitely got that one. Yes. Can concentrate the LED IR by rotating it clockwise. Oh, there's one. Back through there, I've never seen rats there before. Oh, another rat. Safety off. I'm not sure I got that one. Oh, there we go. Yes. I'm sure I hit that one. Yes. I'm not sure where it actually landed. I think it's behind this wooden partition. Oh. Trying not to fall over while tracking this rat in almost pitch darkness. Yes, it was looking its dead mate. That's where it is. Focus. There we go. Literally the two are lying dead together. And regarding that issue, when I was initially reviewing the 2.2 version of this rifle, that was only doing 10 foot-pounds. And I think there was simply an O-ring missing or blown from within the breech here, because the 2.2 rifle I initially reviewed was doing almost exactly 10 foot-pounds. And there was a little bit of a draft on the right side of my ear, of my face, when firing. That's not present with this 177 version. And this model is spot on 11.5 foot-pounds for a rather large number of shots, as you'll see from the end of the video. So I think the 2.2 version I initially got for review was missing an O-ring on the pellet probe. All in all, a superb rifle, very compact. I think it's 66 centimeters long and just 6.5 pounds. One magazine, 15 shots. That's perfect. 765. Yep, 20 feet per second spread. That's fine over 15 shots. And yep, perfect. And I'll pop the legal limit with his 8.64 grain H&N FTT pellets. I'll pop that on screen. I'm using H&N Field Target Trophies, 8.64 grains. 8.64, yep. First mag, 11.5, 774, that's brilliant. Spread of 13, superb. Second mag, .30 shots, spot on. That's brilliant. Magazine 3. Mag 4. Four mags, 60 shots, 11.46, spread of just 17, that's fantastic. Mag 6. The end of mag 6, 90 shots, still 11.48, brilliant. Spread of 17 still, it's fantastic. Eight mags, 120 shots, still 11.48, incredible. And still a spread of only 17, that's fantastic, I've not seen that before. Ten mags, 150 shots, still 11.47. Still a spread of 17, incredible. End of mag 12, 180 shots, 11.47 still. Still 773. Oh, spreads enlarged slightly to 23. Down to 11 foot-pounds. Okay, 210 shots. 11.45 has dropped a tiny amount. 773 is still. Spreads increased to 33 feet per second. So I think I'm going to stop there for now. And the bottle is on about 100, almost 110 bar. So that's a decent number of shots. So hope that's been interesting for you all. Thanks very much for watching. Loads more coming soon. And as I say, this is hopefully one of 2 articles in the January edition, which will be out Wednesday the 13th of December, I think. So lots of reading for you all. Okay, thanks very much. Enjoy your shooting. Thanks for watching, and take care. Cheers. Bye. And don't forget to book your tickets for the British Shooting Show 3rd weekend, I believe it is, in February. See you all there. Awesome. Unscoped, superb.